your eyes closed. Your hands will instantly separate. I want you to put your hands out in front of you. I want you to imagine you've been invited up here on stage to become part of the band. I want you to imagine you're the piano player in the band. You'll play your piano with your eyes closed. 1, 2, 3. Put your hands out in front of you with your eyes closed. I want you to use your imagination with your eyes closed. It's about using your imagination with your eyes closed now. That's the way. Using your imagination with your eyes closed now. That's the way. That's the way. If I ask you to leave the stage at any time, you'll simply be wide awake, completely clear of any suggestions I've given you. Everybody else, I want you to play your piano the best you can. Using your imagination now with your eyes closed. That's the way. That's the way. Using your imagination now. If I ask you to leave the stage at any time, you'll simply be wide awake, completely clear of the suggestions I've given you so far. I want you to really focus and concentrate. Use your imagination now. I want you to play your piano now with your eyes closed. That's the way. Using your imagination now. Excellent imagination, excellent concentration, everybody. That's the way. I want you now to imagine and really focus and concentrate on the black keys only now. Black keys only now. Really focus and concentrate now. Black keys only now. That's the way. Using your imagination. It's about using your imagination with your eyes closed. That's the way. Excellent imagination, everybody. Excellent concentration now. That's the way. If I touch your hands, only if I touch your hands with your eyes closed, your hands will separate. You'll play the piano. That's it. And play that piano now. That's the way. That's the way. Play the piano now with your eyes closed now. That's the way. That's the way. Play that piano now. That's the way. Using your imagination. If I ask you to leave the stage at any time, you'll be wide awake, completely clear of the suggestions I've given you. I want you now to focus and concentrate on the black and white keys together. Focus and concentrate on the black and white keys together now. That's the way. If I touch your hands, instantly they'll separate. You'll play your piano with your eyes closed. That's the way. Play that piano now. I want you now to imagine you're playing the world's smallest piano. Really focus, concentrate on the world's smallest piano now. The tiny, tiny piano now. That's the way. I want you to smile for your audience. They're here to see you this evening. That's the way. Smile for your audience now. The more cheers, the more whistles, the more claps, the better you play your piano. That's the way. Play your piano now. Really focus on that piano. Back to normal size piano now, normal size piano, that's the way, using your imagination now. I want you now to imagine you're playing the world's tallest piano, the keys are way up there above your head, up above your head, up, 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 up. Smile for your audience, they're here to see you, that's the way. Back to normal size piano now, that's the way, using your imagination now, that's the way, excellent imagination everybody. On the count of 3, I want you to change your piano for a different instrument. You can choose the instrument, 1, 2, 3. That's the way, play the instrument now, really play that instrument, that's the way, you got it now. Using your imagination now, excellent imagination everybody. On the count of 3, change it for another instrument, 1, 2, 3. That's the way, using your imagination, excellent imagination everybody, excellent concentration now. Everybody on stage, listen very carefully to me. On the count of 3, if you're standing, you'll simply write it on the spot. If you're sitting, you write it on your chair. On the count of 3, I want you to imagine the captain has given you permission to ride a bicycle through the hallways of the ship. 1, 2, 3, write it very carefully, don't, be careful, don't, if there's any other passengers getting in your way, just ring your bell and ask them nicely to move out of the way. That's the way, ride your bicycle now, that's the way. If there's any other passengers in your way, just ask them nicely to move out of the way, just ring your bell, that's the way. That's the way, you got it, that's the way. Smile at them, there are other passengers, that's the way. On the count of 3, I want you to imagine the captain has given you permission to ride the bicycle down the gangway. You'll ride it on the gangway, but you'll be very careful as you ride it down. 1, 2, 3, I want you to ride it down onto the island. That's the way, ride it down the gangway, be careful, that's the way. Over there on the left-hand side on the island over there on the left-hand side, you'll actually notice that there's actually a farm. There's a farm over there on the island. Those farms actually supply all the milk to the ships. And that farm is actually owned by a guy called Mr. McDonalds. On the count of 3, I want you to help him milk his cows. 1, 2, 3. Be gentle with them, don't hurt them, don't hurt them. Be gentle, 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 gentle. They're very friendly cows. Be gentle, gentle. Be gentle with them, that's the way. Be very, very gentle. Be gentle, that's the way. That's the way. On the count of 3 this time. On the count of 3 this time. You're no longer milking a cow. You're stuck where you are. And the farmer's milking you and his hands are freezing cold. 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, you're no longer a cow that's being milked. You are the best looking fish in the ocean. You're right next to the ship. Your hands are your fins. 1, 2, 3. That's the way. That's the way. That's it. If I put your legs at any time, you'll simply just hip through with your hands. That's the way. That's the way. Listen very carefully to me. Listen very, very carefully to me. On the count of 3 this time, on the count of 3 this time, where you're sitting, if you're sitting down on a seat, where you're sitting, or if you're standing, it doesn't matter, but you'll simply imagine that you're ready to saddle up a horse, and you'll saddle up your horse and get ready to ride a race. 1, 2, 3, saddle up your horse. Stay there, sit down, that's the way. If you're standing, you can stand, just saddle up your horse, that's the way. Saddle up, that's it. Listen carefully, don't ride until I tell you, don't ride until I tell you. Listen carefully to me. Listen very, very carefully to me. Your name is Radiance, you're the #1 favourite to win the race. It's the Melbourne Cup, there's $5 million prize money. If your horse slows down, if your horse Radiance slows down, you'll give it a whip, you'll give it a kick because you want to win the $5 million. You won't hurt it because it's a big beast. It just knows it simply needs to go faster. If you're standing, you'll simply run on the spot. If you're sitting, you'll simply sit and you'll ride on the spot. Listen carefully to me. Put your jockey hat on, jockey hat on. Put your jockey goggles on, jockey goggles. Oh, hang on, you've got some water poo in your goggles. Wipe it out, you won't be able to see otherwise. Wipe it out, you won't be able to see. Alright, you got it, you got it. Listen carefully to me, listen very, very carefully to me. You won't race until I tell you, because otherwise we'll have to full start the race. Get ready to race. Listen carefully, you'll simply run on the spot. You'll simply run on the spot if you're standing. And we're off and running, and here comes one Radiance on the outside. Radiance is coming up fast, he's coming up fast on the outside. It's $5 million prize money in the Melbourne Cup. The Melbourne Cup's the most important race of the year. Here comes Melbourne Cup's race. He's the #1 favourite to win the race. It's Radiance coming up on the outside. He's overtaking 2 and 3. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 are overtaking 6 and 7 on the outside. Oh, hang on a second, there's a late runner who's just about to overtake. Oh, it's Legs 11, he's just about to overtake Radiance on the outside on the last furlong. It's the last furlong. Get up there, Radiance, get up there! And here comes Radiance, he's coming back, he's making a comeback. Here he comes, he's on fast on the outside. Listen very carefully to me. On the count of 3, your eyes will be open, you'll wonder what you're doing. 1, 2, 3, eyes up, wakey, wakey. Oi! Oi! What are you doing? What are you doing? Get up, you naughty bugs, I'm trying to do a show up here. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come and take a seat round here. Oh, we've got a dead one. Scary. Go and sit down, sir. Go and sit over there, she's fine. Wake up, lovely. Hello. Alright, come round here. Come and take a seat round here. Come on. Come on, come take a seat round here. That's the way. Come here, beautiful. Sit down there. Yeah, sit down there. That's it. Come here, handsome. That's all right. Come in here, guys. What I might need you to do, though, I might need some of you to sit on the floor if you don't mind, so maybe the young one. So come round here, you go and take a seat for me. There you go. So you go and take a seat there. That's the way. That's it. There's another seat there. You go and take a seat, mate. That's it. Oh, actually, there's another one. Go and take a seat. Okay, excellent. Listen, I said I was looking for people with good imaginations. I think we found some. Everybody on stage, look at me now. Look at me now. Don't look away. Look at me now. Everybody on stage, listen very, very carefully to me. Take a nice deep breath in. You can always sit strong in your seat and keep your balance. In, and let it out, just relax. That's right. In, let it out, relax. That's right. In, let it out, and sleep, 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 sleep. If I ask you to leave the stage at any time, you'll simply be wide awake, completely clear of any suggestions I've given you so far. That's away. Everybody on stage, listen carefully to me. Everybody, listen very, very carefully to me. Everybody on stage, listen carefully to me. Listen very, very carefully to me, everybody on stage. Everybody on stage, listen carefully to me. On the count of three with your eyes closed. On the count of three with your eyes closed. On the count of three with your eyes closed. I want you to put your left hand out in front of you. I want you to imagine your left hand has turned into a mirror. You'll imagine you can see through your closed eyelids into your mirror. Tidy yourself up because you're going out this evening. You want to look your best. 1, 2, 3. Put your left hand out with your eyes closed. I want you to look through your closed eyelids into your mirror. That's the way. Tidy yourself up, you're going out. Tidy yourself up, you're looking good. That's the way. That's it. Listen carefully to me. Every time I say Pinocchio, your nose will get longer and longer and longer. Pinocchio! 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 Scratch the end of your nose, scratch the end of your nose. Your nose is now back to normal size. Back to normal size now, that's the way. Look at yourself in the mirror, blow yourself a kiss, you're looking good, that's the way. The mirrors are now gone, take a deep breath in, let it out, and sleep, 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 sleep. Everybody on stage, listen carefully to me. On the count of three this time, your eyes will open. Your eyes will open on the count of three. Your eyes will open on the count of three. And only when I say royal, you will instantly think that the person next to you or near you somewhere has actually given you a pinch. You won't know why they've done it. You're quite upset about it. You won't hit anybody. You won't push them. But you'll ask them what they're playing at. Who the hell do they think they are? On the count of three, your eyes will open, but only when I say royal, you will instantly think that somebody next to you or around you somewhere has given you a pinch. In fact, they've actually pinched a bomb. You wonder what they're playing at. Who the hell do they think they are? You won't hit them, you won't push them, but you'll certainly tell them off. You'll ask them what they think they're doing. This isn't the Love Boat. On the count of three, your eyes will open. Only when I say royal, you'll instantly think that somebody's pinched your bum. Only when I say royal, no other time. 1, 2, 3. I was like, wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks ever so much for coming on stage. Look, it's really important that we get volunteers, because obviously without volunteers, there's no show. So, but it's great because every time I come on these ships, I love the Radiance. This was the first ship I started working on 5.5 years ago. So Royal to me is a really great company. I really enjoy Royal. It's a really good company. So, you know, I've worked for them for, like I say, 5.5 years, and it's great. But you know they've actually got, because they've got quite a few ships. I also do Voyager, which is obviously part of Royal, and they've got some really, really big ships. They've obviously got the Quantum and the Oasis, but they're all part of, obviously, the Royal group, you know, it's all part of the same group, so it's a really good company to work for. And yeah, very wonderful ships, and obviously wonderful people on the ships. So thanks ever so much for coming up. Because like I say, without volunteers on these ships, there's no show. But Royal's great. I really enjoy Royal. It's a really good company to work for. So, but listen, don't worry about that, because listen to me. On the count of three, you're going to be stuck to your seat. You're going to be tightly stuck to your seat. And there's going to be a very, very smelly smell. And to make it worse, it's coming from the person next to you. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. What the? Oh, damn. Every time I click my fingers, it gets even smellier. Oh dear. On the count of 3, it'd be 5,000 times smellier. But you realise the smell is actually coming from you. 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3 this time, it will turn into the most beautiful smell you've ever smelled in your life. And I mean such a beautiful smell, you just want to sniff it. You don't care where it's coming from, you just want to sniff it. And it's coming from that person next to you. 1, 2, 3. Alright, have a sniff, don't be shy, get in and have a sniff. Oh, that's lovely that, isn't it, eh? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's nice, that is. Every time I click my fingers, it gets 1,000 times more beautiful, you can't believe it, like. That's nice, isn't it, eh? Have a sniff, don't be shy. Go on, get in and have a sniff. On the count of 3, it smells like dog poo. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. Oh damn. Alright, dog poo smell's gone, it's gone. It's gone. Here, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. When I click my fingers, your noses are going to be very, very loose, very stretchy and very, very rubbery. Oh. Tap it. I can help you with that, don't worry, stay there. I'm going to suck all of your noses into my left hand. They're obviously going to stretch and become very, very stretchy, but stay there. Here we go. Alright, I've got them, stay there. You'll be fine. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see how far it stretches. Here we go, this time. When I let go, it's going to slap you in the face. When it slaps you in the face, you're going to go deep asleep. You'll always remain in your seat. Deep sleep, 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 sleep. Deep, deep sleep. If I ask you to leave the stage at any time, you'll simply be wide awake, completely clear of any suggestions I've given you so far. You'll feel wonderful. Everybody on stage, listen carefully to me. On the count of 3, your eyes will open. On the count of 3, your eyes will open. You will imagine in every way, shape and form that you're 8 years old again. You will imagine you are the naughtiest children the ship has ever seen. And I mean so naughty that the kids club has flown me on especially to look after you. You're so naughty. And every time I turn my back to write my name on the board, your poor face is behind the teacher's back. Some of you might stick your fingers up and swear and abuse the teacher, but you will not hit the teacher and you will not throw anything at the teacher. And don't let the teacher catch you, because if he catches you, you'll be in big, big trouble. So don't let him catch you. One, two, three. Don't make you hello, children. Children, my name's Mr. Mark Anthony. They've flown me on to look after you, okay? So I'll just write my name on the board and then you know who I am. Is that okay? All right. I thought there's a noise in our room. I bet it was them kids in that club next to shut the noisy buggers. Anyway, listen children, I'll just write my name on the board and then you know who I am. Is that okay? Alright. Actually, I think some of that noise might be coming from our classroom. I've got a very good way of finding out, children. When I say now, I want you to point to the person who's doing something behind my back. Don't let them see you, because if they see you, that's called grassing or dobbing. And where I come from in South London, nobody likes a grass or a dob. So don't let them see you. Now. Alright, I've got them. I'll keep my eye on those ones, alright. That's alright. I'll keep my eye on those. Alright children, listen, I'll just finish writing my name on the board for you, okay? But when I say freeze, you will instantly freeze in that position. I'll just finish writing my name on the board. Is that alright? Okay. Freeze, 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 freeze. 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 Alright. Freeze. Stand back. Freeze. 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 On the count of three, it'll be wide awake, back to normal age. You'll wonder what you're doing. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. What are you doing? Here, listen, I'll tell you what. Move into those empty chairs for me, please. Move over there, beautiful, please. Move into that chair. You two handsome men, move over there, please. That's the way. In fact, what I might do, so you come over here, and you come over here, beautiful, sit down between those two handsome men there, that's the way, good girl, no touching. Join hands. Join hands, come on, you like this? Join hands, come on, get on with it. That's it, join hands, come on. Remember, washy after. Look at me now. Look at me now. The moment I stamp my foot, it's going to instantly send you deep asleep because you're holding my hand. It'll be like one of those domino effects. Because you're all joined hands, it'll go through each one all the way along. You'll always remain in your seat. Always. You go deeper and faster asleep than any time before. Deep sleep. Everybody on stage, listen carefully to me. Everybody on stage, listen very, very carefully to me. I'm only talking to the audience. Audience, just let you do one more, okay? Everybody on stage, listen carefully to me. On the count of 3, your eyes will open. On the count of 3, your eyes will open. But because you're all joining hands, and you'll remain joining hands, your eyes will open, you'll remain joining hands, and you will instantly imagine you're on the scariest roller coaster you could ever imagine. I mean, it's so scary. Every time I say we're going up, it gets a million times scarier. When I say we're coming down, you'll scream and shout at the top of your voice like a big girlie. 1, 2, 3. That makes you, oh my God, there we go, up. We're coming down! Oh my God! Oh You lovely people. Everybody on stage, look at me now. Take a nice deep breath in. In. Close your eyes. Let that breath out. And sleep. Deep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Deeper and faster. Deeper and faster. Deep, deep sleep. I'm only talking to the audience. Audience, very quickly, just in case you're interested, I've got a table out there that we've set up. I've got some recordings with me, therapy recordings, okay? Like I said, there's a very serious side to the mind and the body. They're $25 each, okay? But I've got Stop Smoking, I've got Lose Weight, but I've also got one that's got 5 different recordings on it. Okay, it's only $35. I only sell it on the ship. So it's got 5 different recordings. It's got 2 parts of a weight loss system. It's got Stop Smoking, a stress buster, which is fantastic for anyone with stress or anxiety or sleep issues. And it's got a confidence one. There's 5 of them on one recording, and it's only $35, okay? So if you're interested, just come and see us outside. If you want a business card, come and see me outside. If you've got any questions, come and see me. If you want to go in the second show, come and have a go. Come and have a go. If you want to order tonight's show, you're welcome to. Come and see me outside. Tonight's show is only $25 while on the ship, otherwise $35 on my website. If you want to go to my website, hypnotist.com.au, very simple. Everybody on stage, listen very, very carefully to me. The next time I awaken you, I will awaken you by tapping you on the shoulder. When I tap you on the shoulder, your eyes will open. Instantly, you'll be completely clear of any suggestions or commands that I've given you up here on stage this evening. But you'll instantly feel wonderfully revitalised, energetic. You'll feel 1,000 times more confident, more happy, more excited, more positive than you did before you came up here on stage. And every day in every way from this moment on, those positive suggestions will be reinforced into your mind and your body by your unconscious mind. You won't know how or why you actually feel so good, you just know you do. You'll also remember that the very instant that the cruise director has finished saying what he needs to sound stage, only then, when anybody shakes your left or your right hand, you will instantly bark very loudly. It will just come out automatically. But the moment you leave the theatre this evening, that particular command will be completely clear. Hello. Stand up, take a bow, you were the show. Give them a huge round of applause, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, you would have heard the last things I said to you. Also, if you want to see me for anything outside, I've got some recordings out there. Come and see me. They go straight on your card for your room, so it's very, very easy. They're excellent recordings, and like I say, brilliant for the mind and the body and all different things. If you want a copy of the show, come and see me. I'll only give you a copy on the ship for $25, otherwise they're $35 if you buy them on land. You were absolutely wonderful. If you've got any questions at all, if you want to get a business card, come and see me. Ladies and gentlemen, it will actually work better on some than others. Remember, I've just said that, because some of them were deeper than others, okay? Just to let you know. Keep that round of applause going, ladies and gentlemen, for all the people in there see, the lights, the sound, backstage staff, all those wonderful people, all the waiters and waitresses that keep you topped up with drinks. They work so hard on these ships. Thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you come back to the second show, come and have a go. Ladies and gentlemen, go back to your friends and family. Thank you very, very much.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice round of applause for hypnotist Mark Anthony here tonight. Mark Anthony. All right, well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming into the show. Give me 2 minutes of your time. I'll let you know what's going on for the rest of the evening tonight. We do have an intimate jazz cabaret set taking place right now in the Colony Club on deck number 6, and my popular opinion interactive game show, 10 p.m. this evening in the Colony Club as well. Now tomorrow, if I could have your attention, again, we are going to be arriving into Akaroa, and we don't have a gangway large enough for the Radiance to dock at. So we have our tendering operation tomorrow. All the information in regards to tendering will be on the front page of your cruise compass. Do know, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 tenders that are going to run continuously all day from 8 o'clock in the morning to 6:30 in the evening. And again, each tender holds roughly 100 guests. If you're on a Royal Caribbean shore excursion, check your tickets because a lot of those tours will meet here in the Aurora Theater and will take you on down to your tender. But if you're not on a Royal Caribbean shore excursion, you're going to need to collect a tender ticket to go ashore, and those are available starting at 7:40 in the Centrum on deck number 4. Now, do you realize once you